Callison was an elderly man who led a quiet life in a charming suburban house on the outskirts of Chicago. His days revolved around the peaceful routine of tending to his garden and spending time with his loyal cat, Dora. Despite the serenity of his surroundings, Callison grappled with the ongoing challenge of managing his finances in retirement. The small pension he received barely covered his expenses, and Dora's medical care was becoming increasingly costly. Nevertheless, Callison cherished the calm of his suburban retreat, finding comfort in the simple pleasures of life. His daughter, Amna, resided in the city apartment Callison had once called home. Amna was an art teacher facing her own set of challenges, still striving to get her life in order, while balancing her job and personal issues. Despite her struggles, she maintained a close, if not always convenient, relationship with her father. Callison valued Amna's visits, though he knew her life was busy and complicated. One crisp autumn afternoon, Callison sat in his cozy living room, with Dora curled up on the arm of his chair as he scrolled through his computer. A peculiar advertisement caught his eye, reading, "Grandfather for a girl needed, contact us." The ad seemed out of place among the usual job postings and classified ads. Intrigued yet uncertain, Callison decided to call the number provided. The phone rang twice before a warm female voice answered. "Hello, this is Amna," she said. "Hello, my name is Callison. I saw your ad about needing a grandfather figure. Is this for real?" Callison asked, curiosity piqued. "Yes, it is. I'm Amna," the woman replied. "I'm looking for someone to be a grandfather figure for my daughter, Anna. She's had a difficult time lately, and we think having a supportive presence in her life might help." Callison listened intently as Amna explained Anna's situation. Anna was an 8-year-old girl who used a wheelchair after a traumatic event. She had been paralyzed after witnessing her grandmother's sudden death, an experience that had deeply affected her both physically and emotionally. Amna hoped that a kind, caring older man like Callison could provide Anna with the emotional support she needed. Despite his own financial struggles and the demands of caring for Dora, Callison felt a surge of empathy for Anna. The idea of helping a child in need resonated with him. "I'd be willing to meet with you and discuss this further," Callison said, trying to mask his nervousness. Amna agreed to visit Callison the following day. When the day arrived, Amna arrived at Callison's home with a driver, her demeanor serious yet determined. The driver, a stern-looking man, waited outside while Amna entered Callison's modest house. Callison greeted her at the door, offering a warm smile. His home was neat, with well-tended plants and a welcoming atmosphere. Amna took in the sight, nodding in approval. "Thank you for coming," Callison said as they settled into his living room. He offered Amna tea, which she accepted. As they sat down, Amna began to explain more about Anna and her needs. "I appreciate the opportunity to meet," Amna began. "Anna is a bright, loving girl, but her recent experiences have left her withdrawn. I believe that having a grandfather figure might give her the emotional boost she needs to heal. We've seen how children can connect with older generations in meaningful ways." Callison listened intently, sensing the gravity of Amna's words. He shared a bit about his own life, his retirement from factory work, and his love for cats. He spoke fondly of Dora, hoping to convey his caring nature. Amna seemed satisfied with what she heard. "You seem like someone who could be a positive influence on Anna," Amna said, her tone hopeful. "If you're interested, we'd like you to start as soon as possible. I can arrange for you to come to our home and spend time with Anna." Callison agreed to the arrangement. "I'm willing to give it a try," he said. "When would you like me to come over?" Amna explained that Callison could start the next day. "I'll send a car to pick you up. We'll begin with a trial period to see how things go." As Amna prepared to leave, Callison felt a mix of excitement and apprehension. He was eager to help but also nervous about the new responsibility. Amna reassured him that everything would be fine and that she would be in touch soon. Callison spent the rest of the day preparing for his new role. He tidied up his home, made sure Dora was well cared for, and contemplated what he might say to Anna. Despite his nerves, Callison felt a growing sense of anticipation. Little did he know that this unexpected opportunity would lead to a profound and life-changing connection for both him and Anna. The next day, Callison found himself in a luxurious part of Chicago, heading to Anna's opulent house. As he approached, he couldn't help but marvel at the grandeur of the place. A new chapter was about to begin, and Callison was ready to step into his role as a grandfather figure. When Callison arrived at Anna's lavish house, his heart pounded with a mix of excitement and nerves. The estate's grandeur starkly contrasted his modest suburban home. A large, elegant gate opened to reveal a sprawling garden and a grand entrance. A housekeeper named Sarah greeted him warmly at the door and led him inside. "Welcome, Mr. Callison. Amna will be with you shortly. Please make yourself comfortable," Sarah said, guiding him to a beautifully decorated sitting room. Callison took a seat on a plush sofa, his eyes taking in the opulence around him. Amna soon appeared, her demeanor professional yet kind. "I'm glad you could make it, Callison. Let me introduce you to Anna." Amna led Callison through the house to a cozy, well-appointed room, where Anna, an 8-year-old girl with a bright smile, was waiting in her wheelchair. Anna's eyes lit up when she saw Callison, and she extended a small hand in greeting. "Hello, Anna," Callison said gently, shaking her hand. "I'm Callison. It's nice to meet you." Anna looked up at him with a mix of curiosity and shyness. "Hi, Callison. I'm Anna," she replied softly. Callison took a seat beside Anna while Anna and Sarah stepped back, allowing them some space. Callison began sharing stories from his life, hoping to connect with Anna. He spoke of his retirement from factory work and his life with his cat, Dora, whom he described as a loyal and affectionate companion. "I used to work at a factory as a milling cutter," Callison said with a smile. "After I retired, I spent most of my time at home with Dora. She's a good friend, always there to keep me company." Anna listened intently, her interest piqued. "I like cats too," she said quietly. "I had a cat once, but she went away." Callison could see that Anna's interest was genuine. "Well, Dora is quite the character. She's getting older now, but she still loves to play and explore the garden. Maybe you can visit her sometime." Anna watched from a distance, hopeful that Callison's stories and kind demeanor would help Anna open up. She noticed how Anna's face softened as she listened and felt a glimmer of hope that this new arrangement might be just what her daughter needed. Over the next few weeks, Callison began visiting Anna's home regularly. His presence quickly became a comforting constant in Anna's life. They spent their days together engaging in various activities. Callison accompanied Anna to her rehabilitation sessions, supporting her with encouraging words and gentle conversations. He also took her to the pool, where they enjoyed the water together. During their outings, Anna seemed more relaxed and engaged, enjoying Callison's company and the fresh air. Callison's days off were spent differently. He invited Anna to his suburban home, where she found joy in the simpler things. Anna loved playing with Dora. Callison was delighted to see Anna grow fond of his cat Dora, who welcomed her with purring affection. The time spent in Callison's garden became one of Anna's favorite activities. She would sit on the soft grass, feeling the warmth of the sun and the gentle breeze. The peaceful surroundings and Callison's attentive care had a calming effect on her. Jessica and Sarah observed the positive changes in Anna. The girl, who had once been withdrawn and reserved, began to show signs of joy and curiosity. Jessica felt encouraged by Anna's progress and often found herself in conversations with Sarah about how much of a difference Callison was making in Anna's life. One weekend, Callison felt a bit under the weather. He had been experiencing high blood pressure and decided to take it easy. "Anna, why don't you feed Dora while I rest for a bit?" Callison suggested, feeling fatigued. "I'll be in my room, but I'll join you for dinner later." Anna nodded and carefully wheeled herself into the kitchen to tend to Dora. However, she couldn't shake the worry she felt for Callison. She had grown fond of him, and the thought of him not feeling well made her anxious. After feeding Dora, Anna decided to check on Callison. She found him lying in bed, looking pale and unresponsive. In a moment of panic, her heart raced as she feared the worst. With a sudden burst of adrenaline, she managed to stand from her wheelchair. Driven by a mix of fear and concern, she stumbled towards Callison, her legs feeling weak but determined. "Callison!" Amna cried out, her voice trembling. "Please wake up!" Callison, startled by Amna's urgent call, opened his eyes to see the sheer panic on her face. "Amna, what's wrong?" he asked, his voice strained but concerned. "I thought you were." "I was so scared," she said, tears streaming down her cheeks. Callison, relieved yet worried, took Amna's hand. "It's okay, Amna. I'm just resting. You were very brave to come over here." As Amna sat back in her wheelchair, she noticed her legs felt different. The fear and adrenaline had ignited a determination she hadn't felt in a long time. Jessica arrived shortly after to pick up Amna and was met with an incredible sight. Amna, with Callison's support, was standing and taking tentative steps. The sight of her daughter walking, even if just for a short distance, filled Jessica with overwhelming joy and hope. This incident marked the beginning of a remarkable transformation for Amna. With Callison's continued support, the bond they had formed grew stronger, setting the stage for Amna's eventual recovery. In the days following the weekend incident, a renewed sense of hope and determination filled the air. Amna's breakthrough in standing and taking a few steps sparked a new energy within her. Callison continued to visit Jessica's luxurious house, and each visit reinforced the bond he had with Amna. The atmosphere was charged with optimism as everyone witnessed the positive changes in her. Callison maintained his routine of supporting Amna during her rehabilitation sessions and taking her on various outings every day. Amna appeared more confident and eager to take on new challenges. Callison's gentle encouragement and comforting presence made a significant difference. One afternoon, Callison and Amna were at the pool, enjoying their usual routine. Callison had a knack for keeping Amna engaged, whether through storytelling or just discussing everyday things. That day, he shared amusing anecdotes from his past, making her laugh and forget her worries. "You know, Amna?" Callison said with a chuckle. "When I was young, I used to get into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time I accidentally broke a neighbor's window with a baseball. I was so scared that I tried to fix it myself." Amna giggled, her eyes sparkling with amusement. "Did you get into trouble?" "Oh, definitely. My parents were not pleased," Callison replied, laughing. "But it taught me to be more careful." The playful conversation helped Amna relax, and she enjoyed her time at the pool. After their swim, they took a leisurely stroll around the garden. Callison's stories and Amna's laughter filled the air, making the afternoon feel like a normal, happy day. Back at Jessica's house, Sarah continued to notice Amna's progress. The girl, who had once been so quiet and reserved, was now more animated and engaged. Jessica could see the difference in Amna's demeanor as well. The signs of recovery were evident, and she felt grateful for Callison's unwavering support. One evening, as Callison prepared for his visit to Jessica's house, he noticed he was feeling unusually fatigued. His high blood pressure had been acting up, so he decided to rest before heading out. Callison was determined not to let his health issues interfere with his commitment to Amna, but he knew he needed to take care of himself. At Jessica's house, Amna was eagerly waiting for Callison's arrival. His routine visits had become an integral part of her life, and she looked forward to their time together. However, as the evening progressed, Jessica noticed Callison hadn't shown up yet. Concerned, she decided to call him. "Hello, Jessica," Callison answered, his voice weak. "I'm sorry, but I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. I didn't want to risk spreading anything if I'm unwell." Jessica's concern grew. "Callison, it's important that you take care of yourself. Maybe we should reschedule today's visit." Callison appreciated Jessica's understanding but insisted he was okay. "I'll be fine. I just need a little rest." Meanwhile, Amna was growing increasingly anxious. She missed Callison's presence and was worried about him. Her worry intensified as the evening wore on, and she felt a deep longing for the comforting presence of her grandfather figure. As the night drew in, Jessica received a call from Sarah, who had been checking on Callison. Sarah informed her that Callison was not in good shape and suggested they visit him to ensure he was okay. Jessica agreed, and they quickly made their way to Callison's suburban home. When Jessica and Amna arrived at Callison's house, they found him resting in bed, looking pale and exhausted. Amna's heart sank at the sight of him. She felt a rush of emotions and, in her panic, forgot about her wheelchair. Determined to help, she stood up and moved toward Callison, her legs feeling weak but motivated by her concern for him. Jessica rushed to Callison's side, checking his vitals to ensure he was okay. Callison, startled but relieved to see Jessica and Amna, reassured them. "It's okay. I'm just tired and needed some rest. I'm fine." "Callison, I was so scared. I thought something was really wrong," Amna said, trembling. Callison, feeling a mix of relief and concern, comforted her. "I'm okay, Amna. You were very brave for coming here." Jessica and Sarah helped Callison back to a comfortable position, and Amna sat beside him, holding his hand. The incident had left everyone shaken but hopeful. The love and concern they shared had brought them even closer. The bond between Callison and Amna grew stronger as they continued to support each other, with Amna's courage making a significant impact. Callison's encouragement and the unwavering support from Amna and Dora only intensified Luna's journey toward recovery. The positive transformations in Luna became increasingly clear. Her steps grew more confident, and her smiles were more frequent. The emotional support she received from Callison had given her the strength to overcome her challenges. As Callison's health improved, he continued to visit Amna's home regularly. Each visit served as a reminder of the deep connection he had forged with Luna. As the weeks passed, Luna's changes were nothing short of miraculous. The dedication and support Callison provided made a profound impact on her recovery. Her once hesitant steps evolved into confident strides, and her cheerful demeanor returned with a renewed sense of vitality. Callison's visits to Amna's luxurious house became cherished moments in their routine. The bond between Callison and Luna deepened significantly. They spent their time not just engaging in rehabilitation exercises but also sharing stories, laughter, and genuine moments of connection. Their companionship became a source of strength for both. One sunny afternoon, Amna decided to surprise Callison and Luna with a small gathering at her home to celebrate Luna's progress. She invited a few close friends and family members to witness the remarkable transformation that had taken place. The atmosphere was filled with excitement and anticipation. When Callison arrived, he was greeted with warmth. Amna, Dora, and the guests had decorated the house with colorful balloons and banners. Luna, dressed in a bright and cheerful outfit, eagerly awaited Callison's arrival. As he entered the room, Luna, with a radiant smile, walked over to him, her steps steady and confident. The sight of her walking without her wheelchair was a testament to their bond and the healing that had occurred. Callison's eyes filled with tears of joy as he embraced her. "Look at you, Luna," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "You're doing amazing. I'm so proud of you." Luna's eyes sparkled with gratitude. "Thank you, Callison. I couldn't have done it without you." Overwhelmed with happiness, Amna addressed the guests. "I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Callison. His presence and support have been instrumental in Luna's recovery. We're truly blessed to have him in our lives." The guests applauded, acknowledging Callison's contribution. The celebration continued with laughter, heartfelt conversations, and a sense of shared joy. Callison felt immense fulfillment as he watched Luna interact with others, her confidence shining through. As the day came to a close, Amna and Callison shared a quiet moment on the porch, the sunset casting a warm glow over the landscape. They reflected on the journey they had experienced. "Callison, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done," Amna said sincerely. "Luna's recovery has been extraordinary, and it's all thanks to your dedication and love." Callison smiled, feeling a deep sense of contentment. "It's been a privilege to be part of Luna's journey. Seeing her walk again and thrive has been the greatest reward." Amna nodded, her eyes filled with gratitude. "You've given Luna a new lease on life, and for that, we will always be thankful." The celebration ended on a high note, with Luna expressing her joy and gratitude. The bond between Callison and Luna had become an integral part of their lives, serving as a reminder of the power of human relationships and overcoming challenges. As time went on, Luna continued to flourish, and Callison remained a cherished part of her life. Their story had become a symbol of hope and healing, demonstrating how unexpected relationships and genuine care could make a profound difference. Callison's commitment had transformed Luna's life, and their shared experiences created a lasting impact. The theme of finding happiness and healing through unexpected connections had been beautifully realized in their journey. Their story stood as a testament to the power of love, companionship, and the resilience of the human spirit.